Okay, so today I would like to show you what I did after that. I showed that in the previous video. I want to apologize because maybe I'm a little late to post my video. I had a crazy week. I had to deal with a tax problem and nothing really fun, but it was really urgent, and you understand that I must take care of these kinds of things before having some fun, because for me the videos are fun, but the work must unfortunately come first. I also apologize for not maybe having enough light because it's raining outside and it's very dark, like almost like if we were late in the day, which is absolutely not the case. We are at the beginning of the afternoon, so I put as much light as I could in my home. And also I put a candle by hoping that it's going to be a little better. So okay, here what is it? It is for again the February Jennibellie challenge. She asked us to write things for what we are grateful. So I had small Japanese papers like that, and I used them. I wrote what came to my mind during a few days, and then I glued them here. So I'm grateful to be in good health, chiefly that my children and grandchildren are in good health. I'm grateful to be able to create. That is really a wonderful thing in life. So grateful for Mother Earth, nature, flowers, tree, animals, water, beauty. I'm not very religious, but I'm very interested in the Native American beliefs. I really like nature, everything which is earth related. I'm of course against any pollution, and I try to do my best in that direction. I'm not a fanatic, of course, but I try hard. I am so grateful for all what I have and all what I built. I've been very lucky so far. Yeah, I can't complain. Some people are much more miserable than me, so I certainly can't complain. I love my cats, so grateful to have them. Yes, they are really a company for me. At the beginning I had only one cat, and I don't know what happened. I ended up with 3 cats, and they are not all mine. I just have one who is mine, but I take care of them, and well, it's fun. It's very funny. As I was saying the last time, all the glitter here, it's that. These things, I don't know if it still exists. I found that at Michael's but a while ago, so I don't know if it still exists, but you will find things like that if you want to. Or even all the contour liners or things like that, you will find some with sparkle in it. And of course I glued some sequins. I say of course because I always use sequins in my thing. And in the background I use some oil pastels, which are those ones. I was almost ready to sell them, and I tried them and I fell in love because they are almost a little, they are very flashy. The colors are very, very bright, especially the green, like almost neon, you know. Especially the green one, this one, the yellow, and this pink. No, it's orange, but it's an orange which is slightly pinkish, and also this pink. The other one are less neon, but those ones are very flashy, and I used them and I loved them so much that I kept them and I put them in a box like that, because I had the box but it was really damaged, so I thought that would be better, so I used that. And for here I think that's it. Yeah, white pen that I already showed you before, and some oh yeah, that is some black pencil simply. So here the page remains straight because I didn't use really something very wet, except maybe for the watercolor. So I used this watercolor, which is not very expensive, the Cotman watercolors, Winsor & Newton. This set is quite reasonable if I remember well. So it's like that, and you have enough. It's easy to bring with you. There is a brush and I would say the basic colors that we usually use. So I used that in the background, and I also used the oil pastel that I showed you, and also some gelatos. I didn't know this product a while ago, but I bought them little by little with time. I received these neon ones lately, and I absolutely really love them. See, it looks like oil pastels, but it's very creamy, buttery. It's water soluble, so you can create a watercolor effect. But here it's not that, it's really watercolors that I used. So I didn't do this page in once. I was on phone, and when I'm on phone I'm doodling on the first paper that I find in front of me. So I've been doing that on a piece of paper. I probably had my pastels around. I've been doing that. I've been writing and doodling on an envelope. This is the window, and I glued something underneath so we can see through the window. I did that while I was on phone. What I wrote here are the tags for one of my videos. You know, when I'm posting a video on YouTube, I must choose the tags to help you to find the video. So I take note, because then I also post it on Blogger and on Tumblr, so I need to remember what are my tags, and I noted that on an envelope, and here it is. It's like a souvenir for me. And then once everything was glued, of course sequins, as you can imagine, once everything was glued, I drew with my oil pastels and gelatos. Here black pencil and white pen. So here is the result. Nothing fancy, nothing extraordinary, but I want in this journal to do whatever comes to my mind. Here I didn't do much. I glued just two things, and I'm keeping that. You know, it was in you know, the Japanese small cookies, fortune cookies. You know, my son and I, we found that, and I like to keep them and to glue them. That is a sticker that I found somewhere. This is, I'm going to show you what it is. This is that. It's one of the flowers from here. It's what we call the Wallies, the wallpaper cutouts. So I bought that a very long time ago on eBay, I think. If you type Wallies wallpaper cutouts, you will find on internet, maybe on eBay, maybe on Amazon, maybe I don't know where. You type that in Google or in another browser, and you will find them. So you see, those ones are really beautiful. Those ones, it's nice, and it's perfect to glue on whatever you want, in journals, but also on objects. You can also decorate like decoupage, you know. So that's what I did. And here I received for Valentine's Day a small box of chocolate, and the person glued this flower on the box and wrote something for me, and that was so adorable that I glued it here because I want to remember. And you see, with the glue, which is Elmer, I used Elmer, it's a little wavy, but I don't mind. I find that really beautiful. It's really beautiful. So I will continue on this page. Because of my administration work on phone during a whole week, that's basically all what I did this week, which is not much, but it's better a little than nothing at all. And what else? Yes, I tried, you know, I had this thing, which was, I think, an advertising for Citibank. You know, their conditions and things like that. And before throwing it away, I thought I'm going to try to make a journal of it. Well, it's already kind of a journal, but I didn't want to paint something opaque. I wanted to use some watercolor in the background so we can see the writing, and then I can do collages or drawing or whatever. You see, the pages are really completely wavy. I don't mind about that. The only thing is that it needed almost 2 days to dry because everything was wet, and as it's wet outside, it took a lot of time to dry. I just glued some kind of a paper on the top from another document that I was going to throw away. You know, it's like a catharsis for me because all this paperwork is kind of a nightmare for me. Not that I don't know how to deal with it, I know, but I hate that. And I thought if I transform something which is really sad and not fun at all in art, it's a way to make something positive from something very negative. That was my point, so I will keep you posted on that. So far, not much, nothing done. And as Jennibellie, I recycled the cereal box. So I don't plan to make journals with it, but I wanted to create a file. You know, with I will make a hole with elastic thread to attach like that, because these kind of files with elastic thing band on the side, I can find them in France, but I don't manage to find them here in Los Angeles. So I thought, okay, I'm not going to buy them, I'm simply going to make some. The only problem is that the size is a little smaller than my flat files. But never mind, even if it's my files, my paper are a little bigger, at least it will hold everything together. So I'm trying to do that right now. That's basically what I did so far. So I'm going to stop the video here. I don't forget you, I'm still here. I still plan to release some videos. It's just that when I have an emergency, it has to come first. And I really don't have the choice to do differently. I'm sorry about that. And I see you very soon. Bye bye. Bye bye.